Happy Tuesday. Sunny day. It's going to be in the low 60s. I'm pretty excited. I got the trial on. Couple windows open. All right, let's see if I can find the live. That's not it.
Have permission to approach
So weird. It's just showing it as upcoming. There we go. Found it. Found it. All right. Good morning. Hi, Laura. How are you? I'm going to stamp this week, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen today. Let me get my peel base on. I was originally thinking about stamping, but I found this dip from Revel I haven't used yet. And it's a thermal, but it's got flakes in it. So I had a hard time picking out even a second dip to go with it. I might just do a full hand of this thermal. We'll see. I wanted to put a fresh set on, but I didn't have time. I definitely need to do that on this hand. How are you today? Hi, Britt. Hi, Aaliyah. Good morning, ladies. So check out this dip right from Revel. It's called Thunder Shower. It's a thermal. And when I rub it, I'm pretty sure it turns clear, you guys. And then there's like the silver and green foils in it. Hold on. I don't want to mess up my peel base. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it turns clear. I did pull out a second dip, a green. It's called, I'll tell you in a minute. It's like a super shimmer dip. It came to Mystic. That's what it's called. But I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm just going to do a full hand of this. I was originally thinking of using Mystic and stamping on a couple of nails. But, and yesterday my pictures, I went outside, I did them in the sun, and I just couldn't, like my thumb has an awesome rainbow on it. They're all really pretty, but I just couldn't get like the rainbow. Not the way I wanted for pictures, you know.
Mr. Dale ever indicated to you the status of Tammy's health? Yes.
So, yeah, we're going to use this color. Oh, I was going to tell you, it's out of this collection that came out last spring called the In Bloom collection. It says dip powder flake set. And, yeah, I think they all have flakes. And this one's called Awesome Blossom. It's a pink with gold flakes. That's really pretty. Oh, I like that one. It has this one, which is grapevine. I've used this before. This is a thermal that goes from this purple to like a nudish brown, like a nude almost. But it's really nice. It looks really nice together, especially with those gold flakes. You know what I mean? Pretty one. Yes, I have it written down. I saw you send the graphic to one of the groups we're in yesterday. So I wrote it down. I was like, oh my God, it is crap. So I wrote it down. I'll be doing that on Friday's live. The color palette challenge is this Saturday, you guys. And the colors are really pretty. There's green. I think there's a couple pinks. What else, Britt? That's what I remember. This one is called Whimsy Wildflowers, and it's a glow. This one's really pretty too. It has pink and purple and iridescent flakes in it in a white base. Then there's this one, Thunder Shower. And finally, this is a thermal too, and it's called Partly Cloudy. And that's this one. I'm making a mess. This one has like iridescent flakes, it looks like. And it changes to a lighter blue. I think I've used them all, except for this one. I'm just waiting for my peel base to dry. Let me clean this mess up. I hope my hand doesn't look like crap today because I didn't put a fresh set of tips on when I should have.
Sometime in the future, right? Yes. And you were aware that Chad had made that revelation. Well,
Yeah, I knew you would love that one, Aaliyah. You're a big fan of blues, huh? Doing your secretarial duties. Oh, by telling us about CPC. Light pink, hot pink, light blue, Kelly green. Oh, and a lime. Okay. All right. Thank you. I should write all those down. But I'll just go to your page and look at your pinned graphic. I'm definitely gonna use lime green. Lime green and pink maybe I'll do. Those are good colors together. So I do not want to take this mani off. I really love it. And the 2 layers of top coat did the trick. Because when I did the dishes last night, everything's still on. So I was thinking, though, since if I'm going to do a full hand of this dip, I pulled out my silver striping, the holographic ones from Cosmic Nails, the striping stickers. And I thought maybe we could at least use striping stickers on one nail or something, And there is silver in this, silver flakes. So, yeah, I think we'll incorporate those. Let me just puff this while I wait for my nails to dry. You're going to do yours Friday night, Britt? The hell, we got a preacher in the house. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, mods, for all that you do. Okay. Excuse me. Welcome to the Daily Nail, you guys. My name is Tara. I am the host. I'm here Monday through Friday doing my nails at like 11 a.m. I try to be as prompt as possible, but a lot of times I'm a few minutes late. I was just waiting for my peel base to dry. I'm going to dip my nails with this color from Revel Nail. It's called Thunder Shower. And it is a thermal. I believe it turns clear, so I'm kind of excited to see. And then I think we'll use some striping stickers as well. Yeah, so I think we'll keep it kind of simple today. But look how beautiful that is. Look at the flakes in it. Those mint colored flakies, it's gorgeous. Now I could probably just dip right into the jar. Should I use a flexi boat? I'm thinking maybe I should. Then I can control the flaky coverage a little better. Because I like lots of flakies. All right. We're going to be using dip liquids. So I have dip base coat right here. I also have a precision tool for cuticle cleanup and a lint-free wipe. And I have the trial of Chad Daybell on in the background. So I think we're going to do every finger, guys, this color. So I'm wearing medium stiletto, full coverage jelly tips on my nails. Then there's a layer of gel top coat over those, and then I put a layer of peel base. Peel base is super cool. It lets you pop off your dip without soaking or filing.
And in your marriage with Boudreaux, did you have any children? I did. I had 4. What are their ages? 14, 10, 8, and 7. And how long were you married to Melanie Boudreaux? I was married to her.
Oh, it's Brandon Boudreaux.
And you mentioned earlier that her
Understand.
It was, yes. And are you aware?
See, I know the names of all the people involved in this trial, so like, oh, look how pretty. I'm just gonna pat down these little flakies here. I want to make sure they stay. I'm gonna give this like a little shake. That brings the flakies up to the surface. I guess it doesn't really matter for the first dip. The second dip is more important.
Did you meet the Cox family? Yes, I did. And who were they in relation to Melanie Boudreaux? They would have been her birth mom's family, extended family. And who in that family?
Okay. Just put a full layer of base on the nail. I'm going to flip upside down and lay into the powder here.
Summer Shiflett, Laura Uballo, and Alex Cox. And so what were...
And then the precision tool or any little sharp tool, cuticle stick or whatever, toothpick, will work to clean up any dip that's in your cuticle line or on your skin. And if you get it off before the acrylic sets, you know, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together. In what capacity would you spend time with them? We spent the holidays together.
This little container that my dip is in is called a flexi boat. They're from Liquid Layers. She makes them. They're flexible, so you can pour the dip right back into the jar. And they come in 2 sizes. They have the this one here holds a mini, and the larger size I think holds a 1/2 ounce dip.
Lori and her kids and my kids would go to Disneyland a lot. We would hang out a lot. We did a lot of things together. It was just kind of part of our lives.
Okay.
And I said Charles Ballo at that time. Was Lori Ballo married to Charles Ballo? Yes.
No, you have to go. You like this? What's it for today, Aaliyah?
And you mentioned your families spend time together.
Like, I'm worried about you. You've had that lump for a year.
Holidays together. Yeah, often.
That scares me. What if it's something not? I don't know. My mind goes to like bad things because of my sister, you know. But that's important. Your health is important.
And
everybody takes it for granted until something's wrong with them, you know. I know I do.
JJ had some special needs. Yeah, JJ had autism. Everybody who was around him, it was easy to tell.
And you have free health care in your country. No excuses. Hi, Patty. Hi, Kim.
You know, didn't know how to use it, so you said be prepared.
Oh, okay.
Set your house up for it when you come over our house.
Yeah, you could always reschedule that. That's not that big a deal. I might reschedule it too if it was me.
Everything was kind of handled for that. And as he got older, he started.
Good morning, anybody who just joined. My name is Tara. You're watching the Daily Nail. This is my weekday nail show where I come live and do my nails and talk. Talk a lot. Today we're using a dip from Revel Nail called Thunder Showers, you guys. It's a thermal with flakies. It's hard for me to tell. Look, I think maybe it turns lighter aqua. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like colorless.
She's a good girl. She was.
I do love thermals. Laura, I promise one day this week I'm gonna we'll stamp and I'll talk through it and hopefully we can figure out what you're having, why you're having issues, and help you resolve your stamping problems.
And did she interact with your children as well? She did. Often babysit more. She was a little older than that, so she.
Okay, we're gonna brush these off. Oh yeah, it is like. It is like colorless.
Yeah,
but with these flakes, you still have bits of green and stuff.
And did you know Colby Ryan? Yeah, I do. Speaking of Tylee, did you yourself have any special sort of religious connection to Tylee Ryan? I did. I baptized her. Okay. And Tylee, you baptized her. What church was that in?
Okay, so this is what they look like after one layer. You can see like these two got more flakes. The thumb got a lot of flakes too. These two nails, not as much, but we'll get more on this layer because I'm gonna shake it before every dip and make sure we get lots of them. This is totally like personal, whether you want your nail covered in flakes or whether you want less flakes, whether you want them to be, nice and spread out and just like normal. But I love flakes, flaky, so I always try to get as many as possible.
And she had an awesome stepmom, but I think she also looked a lot to Lori as a mother figure. So she, in our marriage at least, she was very easily influenced by wanting to do things. That's why we went always to Disneyland with Lori. It was just kind of, she always wanted to be like Lori and spent a lot of time looking for her acceptance. And he testified to you spend a lot of time with them. Yes. Did you know Charles Bella?
Now the dip is still a little sticky.
Yeah, we had a really good relationship.
But that makes it easy to press the flakes down.
We just had similar personalities. I think both of us. We loved what we did for Lauren.
Okay.
Owning businesses. So
Shake that again. You can see the flakes just kind of come to the top and middle.
Type of a person. And besides that, I think we both.
You'll be late tomorrow. You have to take. Okay. Is it just a regular appointment?
I think of us spending time.
Taking your cat to the vet tomorrow?
We were to have our families and be.
Do you just have, you have a dog too, Laura, right? I know you do.
Yeah. Some common ground.
I have 3 guinea pigs. We used to have 2 dogs. They were father and son, but they both passed away. So my husband and son really want to get another dog bad. And I picked out our first dog, and then we mated him with our neighbor's dog, and then took one of the puppies. So I told my husband and son they could pick out like the next dog,
They rented and they moved a little bit more often. And so they lived in Hawaii for parts of the time that we would travel out to Hawaii to see them. Other times they lived blocks from us in Arizona. And would they sometimes stay in your house when you came back from Hawaii? Yes, yeah. When we first married, Larry actually came up and stayed with us in Utah as well, and I had a place there.
Okay.
And I believe you mentioned that you would spend holidays.
It's pretty.
Often like Christmas.
Hello.
Major holidays, we end up meeting at somebody's house and doing it together.
Oh, I remember when that happened. Leah, the dog. 1 dog and 2 cats. You have a 13-year-old dog? Oh, what kind?
Yeah, it would have been 2018. And was that a typical Christmas?
My dog, our first one, he was a Maltese Bichon mix. And then we mated him with a dog that was half Maltese and half Shih Tzu. So the puppies that she had were Maltese, Shih Tzu, and Bichon, you know. Half Maltese, a quarter Shih Tzu, a quarter Bichon. But the puppy we ended up taking, his name was Sammy. We named him Sammy. He looked just like a Shih Tzu. Same body type, the hair, short legs.
There just felt like a lot of distance.
But both of the dogs were small dogs, you know. Bulgy weighed 8 pounds.
I mean, she's a stranger to me, so it was kind of different to have a stranger at Christmas, and there was really not very much conversation with me, or I don't know, let's focus on.
All right, so maybe it's more like a whitish color. What do you guys think? Let me brush these off. I want to say. With all the flakes, it's hard to tell. Huh?
How was her interaction with you and your family different than before?
I like the flakes.
Lauren was pretty my kids would come over, she would just.
So I like to do 2 dips of color and then 1 dip of clear.
She would, just try to support presence and attention, and that was kind of her way of.
Clear is especially important with a dip like this with these flakes, because if you just file right over them.
Did you observe?
You're gonna file them off if you don't file the color off the green ones.
Yes. How do you recall what their interaction was? I remember leaving afterwards and talking to my wife about how it felt different.
That's not too late this morning, right, guys? Not bad.
So I would say that she felt like it was fine and normal. It didn't seem to her like it did to me.
Oh, I think Friday there won't be a live. I think I'm gonna stay over my sister's Thursday night. So I'll do a live Thursday. Leave like
When I say active in your church, did you regularly attend church meetings?
around dinner time, and then I'll come home Friday before Dominic gets home from school.
And the Charles and Revel family, did you ever share religious activities with them? Yeah, like I said, I baptized Tyler.
So probably no live Friday. The mess I'm making.
So we're talking about the end of 2018.
Oh, a 2-hour? Oh, I bet. Hi, Alyssa. How are you?
Yeah, in fall of 2018.
I'm doing a Revel Nail thermal dip today.
She just didn't love going to church. It wasn't her thing.
It's called Thunder Shower.
Liked going to church, so
It's got flakies in it.
Um,
Silver and aqua flakes.
She got very excited about religion and going to church, and she started talking about how she wanted to. She set this goal: she was going to go to the temple every single day. Okay. And so, around fall 2018, her attitudes appeared to change. And you said she wanted to go to the temple every day. What did you think of that?
Hey, Britt, what are you doing for lunch today? I'm getting hungry, so I want to know what is everybody having lunch, or do any of you guys not eat lunch?
To go through a process.
Honestly, I typically skip lunch. I usually eat supper. But I might have an everything bagel. Although I'm not a fan of cream cheese on bagels, so I'll eat mine with butter. But it tastes good like that.
Committed to God to give my life to certain principles. But when it's pretty.
All right, and then when you're done, you can just pour it right back in the jar. It's super easy. And then you can just brush out the Flexi boat when you're done. And that's it, it's clean. Now I gotta clean this up. Best I can. Glitter everywhere. Oh, I'm covered in glitter over here too. Damn. All right. Wow, these are really flaky. I might not need to put that silver striping tape, you guys, because look at all the silver already in it. All right, let's encapsulate. I gotta grab out some clear. This is Revel Nails clear. It's called Vivien. I'm gonna use this.
Thank you for
Oh yeah, pumpkin pie for breakfast. You don't get sick of it?
Yes.
Alyssa, where are you from? I asked last time you were here, but maybe you didn't see it. I was asking where you were from.
You know, at that time she started going to these things that she was calling firesides, but weren't things that I
Yeah, if I didn't have so many flakes on here, you can see through the side. It's like clear. I bet we can see it with
in your church.
the base. Let's see.
If someone says fireside,
Oh yeah, it's just covered in flakes.
So inside of our faith,
I love the metallic look though, you know.
like a group of what we call wards, so like a group of people who live in a certain geographic area. And so inside your ward, that leader's name is a bishop, and one of the other people.
It's gonna be another quick live. Yesterday's live was only 1 hour long. That was like one of the fastest manis I've ever done. I mean, it was a gel mani, so it makes sense, but it was just super easy. I loved that about it, and it's really beautiful too, you know.
And ideally, it's uplifting. It's do something that's going to bring you closer to, you know, your commitments you made.
Is Tara here? Did I see her? Oh, that sucks about her car. And what about Kirsten paying over $6,600 for repairs on her car? I would never. I'd be getting a new car. Unless she's driving a $60,000 vehicle or something, you know.
Yeah, so I kind of just described what I think of as a fireside, but she was just going to.
Okay, so I'm just doing a full layer of base on my nails, laying into the clear. And I should really be cleaning up my cuticle area. No, I'm not, but there is a lot of clear I could be cleaning up.
I mean, I didn't go to them, so I can't say what exactly was talked about, but I can share what came back from them, which was what made me concerned. You know, there was a, she came home.
I'm seeing that they're also still tacky. All your subsequent layers of dip base dry more slowly, so you just, like, if you can let your nails just air dry, and they will eventually air dry, or you can dip them back in your powder just to absorb that base liquid.
Jesus Christ, and did he have a family, and what, you know, why was James's name the beloved? A lot of early Christian, early church things. And so I would share perspective, but I also, I kind of tried to share with her my perspective on it. And I served a mission for my church for a couple of years, and I saw some people who fell away from it, and I shared, something that I had noticed in that process that those people got really focused on not the core of believing and finding faith in Jesus Christ, but they got focused on things that
There we
were
go.
really far away from that, and it led to them falling away from the core of their faith.
And you said that you never attended any of these, can I use the phrase alternative firesides?
Yeah, that's fine. No, I did not attend any of them.
Did you ever attempt to?
I did ask if I could. Mostly because I wanted to see what was going on there so I could give her a better perspective, but she let me know it wasn't open at them.
So she didn't let you go.
All right, there we go.
She told me-
Now we'll just wipe off our clear and then we can activate the nails.
Any of those firesides?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you're from Chicago?
To them.
Sweet. Must be awesome living in a big city like that. Hey, Michelle.
So coming back to fall, winter 2018.
All right. Whoops.
It's fair to say that your testimony of your wife's religious fervor has changed.
So I'm going to do my neighbor's nails again this Thursday.
Awkward.
She said she's feeling flowers. She's like, do you have anything with flowers? Like real flowers? I'm like, do I? Yes, I do.
The Chattanooga family and your family was close. Did the situation between your family and Charles?
Doing a Revel Nail color I've never used, but I've had since last year, Michelle. It's called Thunder Shower. It's a thermal that I think actually goes to clear, but I have so many flakies loaded on that you can't really tell. This might be a case of like ruining the thermal effect with flakies. Too many flakies is a bad thing? No way.
She took all the money out of the bank account.
I refuse to believe it. No, it's still beautiful. I love the silver with the aqua.
To the,
And when was this?
it would have been like the end of January.
So activator is what cures dip powder, you guys.
Respond to that situation.
So dip powder is acrylic and can be used with monomer, like the traditional acrylic method, if you wanted to do it that way.
We found out later that
Or it can be done with dip liquids. It can even be done with gel liquids. You could do dip on your nails with gel liquids.
Contact was blocked.
I prefer dip
I
liquids.
didn't do it, and only the person who had access was no.
And so.
All right. So after, because this was a flaky dip, everything applied smoothly. I don't have to use a plastic bag and press anything down to get rid of any lumps or chunkiness or anything. The nails look pretty good, you know. So we're just gonna give 2 minutes to let them cure. I can definitely see it's lighter on the nail bed and a little darker at the free edge. It's pretty.
Charles really didn't want it to happen. He wasn't looking for it. He was trying to make sure it didn't happen.
Maybe I will still use those silver striping stickers. Who knows?
Regular emails to try to contact us.
How are you, Michelle?
And try to communicate because Lori just kind of cut him off after all that. She just stopped talking to him. She actually left him with JJ and just disappeared for a while.
Do you know where she went?
I don't.
But she didn't take JJ with her.
No.
So I had gotten out some stamping plates, right? You know how Laura was saying yesterday that she hasn't been able to get stamping yet?
Yeah.
And
You couldn't leave JJ.
ever since everybody's been doing butterfly nails, obviously I have to attempt it only on my left hand, but I'm gonna have to draw all those lines, and it's intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not something I think I would do on a live. I think I'd do it on the weekend, you know, it has no pressure. But I am gonna try it. But anyway, I'm like obsessed with butterflies, and I'm like, the next thing I'm stamping is gonna be butterflies. I have this butterfly layering plate right here, but then I have a new one I got here that has some full images. Like, I like this one. There's some half wings. There's some whole butterflies. There's also some flowers and stuff on it. But get the roses.
The kids knew that they had somewhere where they could be safe, and our house could be that.
There's these butterflies up here. Anyway, I know I'm sure I have other plates with butterflies, here and there, but these two I found quick. So I don't think we'll be stamping today because there's so much going on my nails already. Stamping wouldn't be noticeable on them. But I think I might use some striping stickers on this nail or something, up at the cuticle the way I do.
That is overruled. You can answer.
The way you do the things you do.
Right. Respect Melanie's wishes on that.
This lawyer for Chad Daybell, his name's John Pryor, and he's doing a decent job. Better than her lawyers did. I mean, like, he's blaming it all on her and her brother. Like, acting like he didn't know what was going on or whatever, even though the kids were buried in his backyard. But plus, he's charged with the murder of his wife, who was asphyxiated, and Lori was in Hawaii when that happened, so he's definitely going down for that. But this is a death penalty case. I think his lawyer is just trying to get it so he doesn't get the death penalty. I don't even think it's really a question of whether he's going to be convicted. You sleepy? Did you just get up?
Did you see Charles Vallow at all during that time?
I did a few times. We would agree for JJ to come over, play with my kids, and so he'd come over.
Okay.
All right. We got to get out our filing tools.
And was she with JJ?
No.
But Charles would come over and
Buffer.
Yeah.
I think we're ready. Definitely sounds it.
He would just come play with my son. He would play video games as long as he could keep his attention on it. Sometimes he just bounce on the floor and be all over the house. Braxton would kind of keep his eye on.
Oh my God, you should have saw me yesterday freaking out because one of my meds, which I have to tell you, our copay is $5, but you know how much it costs without the copay? This is for a 90-day supply, $5,129.99 for a 90-day supply. $5,000 for 3 months worth of medication? That's why we have the highest prescription drug prices in the world. They're ripping us off. It's not like all these other countries get the drugs lower because there are laws in place to protect them. You know what I mean? But here it's like they can set whatever price they want. No, in other countries they have free healthcare, so they're not even paying for their prescriptions. You know what I mean? But it's ridiculous. If somebody didn't have insurance, there's no way they could get access to that medication. And that's just terrible. Anyway, I picked it up like last week, right? But I still had my 3-month supply, but I still had some left. So I just put it somewhere, right? Well, yesterday I took my last one, so then I'm like, I gotta find where's my new medication that I picked up, and I couldn't find it. I was convinced that I had left it in the paper bag, and then the paper bag turned into something for recycling, and then it got tossed. I was like convinced, and I'm like thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to get more, even if I could get my doctor to call it in for me. The insurance isn't going to cover it again, so I'm not going to have my medicine, and it's like a psych med, you know what I mean? So you can't just stop taking them, you know, you have to wean off or whatever. So I was so stressed. And I spent like, I don't know, an hour and a half off and on yesterday looking for it, you know what I mean? And the longer I went without finding it, the more freaked out I was getting. But I did end up finding it. And it was just like in a place I would never put it normally.
I was actually with my parents, we took my family to
Of course, Pruitt.
I still live in the same place where I left for my mission on. And
You have to pay, so you have a copay,
we were actually just sitting
Aaliyah,
before church started, and my dad got a phone call, and he never gets
at the doctor's.
phone calls in church, so we got nothing of that. And he came back and what is that? Said,
And I know one thing Canada doesn't have is their insurance doesn't include dental care or anything. But it's still what we have here. Just by right of being a human being, everybody deserves health care. It shouldn't depend on your income, whether you live or not. That's, you know what I mean?
waited a day or two, my mom called me to tell me when the funeral was.
And you know, people with money, rich people, you see these Congress members, 90 years old, 95 years old, with dementia, still in office. Like, look at Dianne Feinstein, wouldn't even leave. She didn't even know who she was or where she was. You know what I mean? She died in office.
Yes.
Because they're like so bought they can't retire, you know? But they live forever because they get this awesome health care. And the wealthy people who can access the best medical care as opposed to middle class and lower income people, you know, whose life expectancy keeps going down year after year in the greatest country in the world. Such a load of bullshit. Hey, Janet.
Discussion with your wife. Did that escalate into any other type of conversation?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? 12,000? How'd you have money for that? Damn.
Well, she started bringing.
I need work done on mine. I've been putting it off for years.
Which had nothing to do with what we were talking about. She said that God is going to object at this point. It's hearsay.
Is the type of process with the effect on the listener, not for the truth of the matter?
I think just the specific statements are hearsay. Beyond that, still sustain the objection.
Like going to the dentist, even though people hate to go, is like a treat. It's a treat if you can go to the dentist in this country. You know what I mean? If you can get eyeglasses in this country. If you're an elderly person, then you can get hearing aids. Because none of that's covered in Medicare for elderly people. No hearing aids are covered, no eyeglasses. Like every single elderly person needs glasses, you know? A lot of them lose their hearing.
For specific statements of.
Oh, you had a filling fall out, Brandis? Does it hurt?
So, I'm not saying you can't answer, but in terms of specifically what was said, that's where.
I have super anxiety about the dentist. Super bad. Like so bad that my social worker goes with me when I go.
I just felt really frustrated and had no idea why we were even talking about it. It had nothing to do with what we were trying, what I was trying to get through to her. I was trying to talk about it. It was like this thing that didn't make any sense to me.
without going into any specific statements, did Boudreaux provide any context for why she thought you hacked into Lori Val's computer?
Judge, it's going to call for hearsay. Or can you ask that question one more time?
Without providing any of the statements, she said, did Melanie Boudreaux provide any context for why she thought or why she was accusing you of hacking into Lori Val's computer?
Can you ask that one more time? I want to answer it properly.
Sorry, it's probably complicated.
Yeah.
Was there any reason given why she thought you had hacked into Lori Val's computer?
Judge, response calls for hearsay. Overruled.
No.
Just a bare accusation.
Yeah.
Be clear, Mr. Boudreaux, did you ever hack into Lori Val's computer?
Super easy, Manny, to do and to file, you guys. Any dip that has foils or flakes is going to be easy to file, just like a solid, you know, consider it like a solid, because the
Yeah, the argument.
you know, the materials making up the dip lay really flat and smooth. There might be a little no, not even on these. I was gonna say there might be a little texture from the flakes, but there's not.
It's just simply to show the argument and the effect on the listener.
All right, and again, for that purpose, it's not hearsay.
And then I'm just filing my
Statements,
free edge.
cross and finding hearsay.
Without saying.
I'm using a 100-180 grit file, using the 180 grit side. The 100 grit side of this file is like really rough enough to get dip off of my skin. So these files are working out really well for me, Lara. These are the ones I got from Amazon a couple of weeks ago. The thin ones that I was looking for. But yeah, I'm happy with them. I've been able to like use just this file to do all of my filing instead of switching out between files, you know.
No. I mean, I had a thought that might happen because of something Charles had said, but no, I never would have believed it.
So you have us. Is it fair to call it an argument?
Yeah.
How did it end?
It's gonna be dangerous and scary. It's gonna be so hot that you won't come back.
Can't believe court hasn't gone to break yet. I probably just jinxed it by saying that.
We're gonna find our way forward.
Dad, I gotta skip it.
No responsive.
There we go.
Overruled.
So I sent a text to Charles and Lily both, telling them that if my family was broken up and my marriage was on them.
Did you ever hear from Lori in response to that?
No.
Did you hear from Charles in response to that?
I did.
When approximately was that?
A little bit later,
Okay, that looks good. I just want to make sure the undersides of my nails are smooth.
specific time. But I ended up talking to him on the phone.
Is it fair to say we're still in late June?
Yeah, it was like the next day, probably, and like in the evening.
And what was that conversation like?
He just apologized.
There we go. It's gonna buff. Yeah, they're working good. Oh, good, Brandis.
I'm not really sorry about not being there more for him because now I was feeling.
Well, my son needed hearing aids when he was 2 because he lost some hearing from chemotherapy,
You know, just
and it was paid for. But
So that's the last.
he had Mass Health. We lived in Massachusetts at the time, which is like the state insurance. You know what I mean? He was disabled or whatever. So,
Did you have any contact with?
but yeah, on Medicaid, hearing aids aren't.
After Charles died, did you have any contact with?
Oh yeah, because Kayla has a cochlear implant, right? Doesn't he?
After Charles died, did you have any contact with Tyler on it?
no, I did not.
After Charles died,
Brush these off. The last thing I'm going to do is use the ergo file here just to shape up my cuticles if there's any
Right after.
dip in the cuticle lines or any imperfections, but these are kind of growing out. There's not much to do. I already filed most of it.
And signed all the documents. And
I really should have replaced these tips today.
I think it finalized in October.
In that process, was there any, the home that you and Melanie lived in, did you sell it?
I did.
And did she move to another location?
She did. I helped her get her rental home.
And did you move to another location?
I did. I ended up getting a rental home as well.
Okay. Approximately when did you get that rental home?
Oh my God, it broke.
I-
Look at that.
I got
The
it.
bottom of it's broken.
The house was sold.
I just noticed
In
that.
September, we had got it was gonna sell.
I must have dropped it and it broke. I might have to get a new one. I don't want to cut myself.
And where was it? Don't know the specifics of the city was this in Gilbert, Arizona.
I've had that thing for 4 years. I can't believe it. It's broken. Yes, you could say I got my money's worth out of it.
And so you looked at property, was it close to the home that you and Melanie had living in?
Yes.
Okay.
Why was that?
I'm going to take some alcohol. I just refilled my bottle today.
I was really worried about all the changes.
And a soft nail brush. Clean off the nails.
I was.
Clean under the nails too. There's always filing residue under there. So
What was the situation between you and Melanie like at this point, the end of September, beginning of October of 2019?
okay, that looks good.
Didn't change quite a bit since June.
So once you have your nails filed, shaped, buffed,
There was no.
and you're happy with how they look, and you're pretty much ready to top coat, when working with dip liquids, you need to use one more layer of activator. So this is the same liquid we used when we cured the nails, right? After we applied our dip and the clear powder over it, we put activator on and it made the nails hard. This time we're putting activator on in order to make a chemical reaction with our dip top coat that will dry it.
Your wife, Melanie, would rather-
So just do one layer of activator. This time it doesn't need to soak through all your dip layers or anything. You just need it on the top of the nail.
October 2nd.
I like to let it sit for like 30 seconds to a minute before wiping off really well with a lint-free wipe. So that's what we're going to do.
Let's go to the kind of beginning of the day. How did you
Just gonna wait a few minutes, a few seconds, I mean.
At my house, so I,
Really pretty color. I like it. Do you guys like this?
and then I got him out the door.
So called what's it called? Something waters? Oh no, thunder shower. Thunder shower. That's what it's called.
The second youngest.
But it is hard to tell. It's a thermal. All I see is that it's like it's lighter on my nail bed and darker at the bottom, you know. But really pretty. I like it.
After you drop your kids,
You like it, Laura? I'll send you some if you want.
So, same area over there.
Yes.
It might be in 10 years, but no, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't be that long. I think I have some dip over here or dry skin or something. Yeah, I do.
My house is in on the street, so I made a left to get onto the street. And as I was driving, I noticed a few things. My house, the driveway, there was like a Jeep parked right on the edge of it, where I would normally turn in.
It's weird. This is like all dry skin going down my finger. I shouldn't pick at it. That's all dry skin, you guys.
Basically on the van. And it just looked at that place. It had a Texas license plate.
All right, I'll leave it alone. Okay, so we can wipe off now. Make sure you wipe off. Well, you want to make sure there's no wet activator on the nails.
It just looked awkward, you know, it just was awkward enough that I noticed it right as I turned around the corner.
Okay. So you noticed the Jeep. How did you notice anybody inside of it?
I couldn't tell if there was anybody inside of it. You know, this all happened.
Plus, if you don't wipe off your nails and then you just go in with your dip top coat, there's a good chance there will be wet activator on your nails, and that will harden your top coat brush.
And
So you don't want that to happen. Like, if your top coat brush hardens, don't put it back in the bottle. Put it in a bottle of Brush Saver. Swap out the brushes, you know. And then your top coat will be okay. But if you put that brush, that hard brush, back in your top coat, you could ruin that whole bottle.
I drove to where my street ended, and then the turn kind of came up to that part. I remember grabbing
So just take the time to wipe off the activator.
talking to everyone.
Dip top coat, we do 2 layers, right?
I parked in front of it for a second.
Hey, Mile. Hi, Commander.
I could see on that movie.
Revel. This is Revel. Thunder shower. It's a thermal.
I think I started to follow it first, and then I think
It's part of that In Bloom collection that released last spring. It was a collection of 5 flaky dips.
You started following the Jeep.
yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Grapevine was in it. A bunch of thermals.
Yeah,
Wildflowers or something wildflowers.
so I did, and then they told me to wait for police, and they came shortly thereafter.
Awesome Blossom, a pink flaky,
You testified, correct me if I'm wrong.
and then a blue flaky called what was it called? Something rainstorm or rain showers.
How many people that you told
Another
in
thermal.
this house?
Almost nobody.
So I'm going in. I'm doing 3 strokes on each nail. You want to keep it to as few as possible on this first layer,
So I had moved everything out of
while still covering your nail, you know. But don't pay attention to the little details on the first layer. You can do that now on the second layer.
keep my kids with me. And it was
Melanie, we drove. You didn't know her.
See, I just go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll count my edges here. That's what I'm going to do on every nail. But do what works for you. You might be able to
Any other friends and family yet?
swipe your nail in one swipe and have your whole nail covered. I'm jealous if you have little nails like that.
So, did law enforcement show up?
Yes.
And did you notify them of what happened?
Yeah, I told them everything that I could.
And you said your window had shattered. Is that your driver's side front window?
Yes, the boy had watched up and like.
So yeah, cap your free edges if you don't want your nails to chip.
And it was just right above, like, where my head would be.
And did you describe the Jeep to law enforcement?
Yes,
And did you follow up with law enforcement after that?
yes.
There we go.
When you go through something like that.
Okay, and dip's so awesome. Dip liquids are so cool that this is going to be dry in 2 minutes, you guys. So you really, and the powder, I mean, you put the base on, you dip your nail into the powder, that's dry in 10 seconds, you know what I mean, 15 seconds. Everything dries quickly, which is why it's so perfect for me, somebody who could never sit still long enough to have nail polish dry, you know what I mean? But I can manage 2 minutes most of the time. If I put my hand like this and just leave it alone.
This was in 2018.
Yes.
This is the mani I did on yesterday's live, you guys, using some holographic nail pigments that are going to be releasing Friday from Luxie Nail. I used the teal, the purple, and the pink and did this ombre mani. All you do is put gel base on your nail, cure it, and then rub the pigment into your nail. It's super easy. And then just top coat them. Those release at 7 p.m. Eastern at Luxie, Luxie, nail.com. So if you want a discount, you can save 15% with code TARA15.
Did you take any other steps?
Eee, so much dry skin.
Yeah, I was an insurance agent at the time and previously.
So I started using the tube of tretinoin that my doctor prescribed since my agency stuff was all gone, you know. But you can also use it on your hands, your neck, but your chest area, because I have like it'll like wrinkle up there, you know, like kind of like near your cleavage and stuff. Kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. So you can use it there, like anywhere that you're having wrinkles or breakouts, or it treats so many different things, you know, like it increases cell production, so you have higher cell turnover and more fresh cells being made. It increases collagen production. Oh geez, all right, Britt. This makes you think of Cinderella? Oh yeah. All right. Just wait on these to dry. Give them 1 more minute just to make sure. My hand's warm, but it all looks the same to me. I think I kind of ruined the thermal effect with all the flakes, but I kind of don't care because it looks so pretty like this. It applied really nice too. You saw how easy it was to file. All I had to do was smooth them around the edges, you know, that was it, and get the dip off my skin where I screwed up. But other than that, very easy mani to do. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that silver striping tape, right? Or did I decide I wasn't going to use it? Well, I already top coated, so. I love the silver with the green. Love it. I figured since it's spring and this is the In Bloom collection, it was a good dip to use today. Thank you, Patty. Janet, I sent you a DM. Did you see it? Well, I was responding back to your message. Oh my God, this dry skin, you guys. Like, I want to. There's so much. Wow. All right. Damn. All right. We're dry. Hey. Let's use Bootylicious Cuticle Balm. Finally got some more cuticle sticks. It was like for 100 sticks they wanted $4.99 on Amazon, or for 400 it was $7.99 or $8.99. So I usually just buy the 100, but I'm like, you know what? Like, for the amount of money that, like, obviously you save more buying or whatever. So I bought the 400. So now I have a lot of cuticle sticks. I should be good for the year. This is Bootylicious Cuticle Balm from Happy Cuticle Company. It smells so good, you guys. Definitely, it smells tropical. But it smells like suntan lotion. Which is one of my favorite scents. Always put cuticle oil or balm, right, on both hands. I really like the balms just because a little goes like a long way, and it just seems to last longer. I feel like on my skin, like it moisturizes more. I feel like it gets into the skin more, if that makes sense. Maybe it's because I'm like rubbing it in more or something. I don't know. I love oils too, don't get me wrong. I use them both. So I really don't have, well, I don't know. I do like the balms, I think, probably better than the oils, but I still use the oils just as much. These are from Happy Cuticle Company, and you can save there with code Tara15. All right, what are we going to do for a sleeve? My teal one is like too teal. I'm going to have to go black or white. Thoughts, black or white? Whoops, I dropped a stamping plate. All right. Let me see. Black or white? Oh, you did respond? Okay, I haven't seen it yet. All right, I'll have to check it. Yeah, I think white too, you guys. That's why I grabbed it. That's funny. You guys are all saying white too. All right. And then we definitely going to have to do silver jewelry. I think, let me pop these rings in. I've been using this box. All of a sudden, like a bunch of my rings from my big box are moving back over to this little box. Alrighty. Do that one. Maybe. Maybe not. Hearts and hearts. I think I'll do those. I like those. So here is the finished mani using Revel Nails Thunder Shower. This is a thermal. It is dip number D819. It is a thermal, and you can save 20%. It's one-time use code. 20% at Revel Nail with code RN. That's for Revel Nail, and then my name Tara 2220. So RN Tara 2220 will give you 20% off at Revel. Thank you very much to my mods for all you do, keeping out the shitheads. That's okay, Patty. I know you were busy. All right, guys. Thank you to my besties for being here, for all your love and support. Means a lot to me. If you guys join late, I don't think there's going to be a live Friday because I'm going to do a sleepover with my mom and sister on Thursday night. So I won't be home Friday morning, but I will be doing a live Thursday. But regardless, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no, if I don't do a live on Friday, I have to do, maybe I'll do a later live on Friday, like mid to late afternoon, 3 or 4 or something, because I got to do my color palette challenge mani anyway. So maybe we'll plan on that. I'll just do the live once I get back. I'm planning on being back for Dominic at 2. So I could do it at like 3 or something. So we'll tentatively schedule that for Friday. But tomorrow and Thursday, I will be here at 11 a.m. All right, ladies, have a good day. Talk to you later. And everybody else, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.